it is iYikkam time again. Lately, I have invented a tools and a process to help the body alignment, and it is a pretty important and critical one. So last night, I have showed this to a few Wing Chun friends who visit me, and I thought that it is good that I release this information today for you all, so everybody know this exists. And I'm going to use this in the May 6 and 7, 2017 LA seminar, so everybody will be able to use it. And so I like to share with you here on what's going on. Okay. Now, there are many talks on the internal development. People like to talk about Qi, people like to talk about Jing, all sort of stuff. Okay. And then one of the critical thing is about handling this hip. Okay, and this area, and then you can hear that people talk about open the quad, okay, or sinking the quad, and all kinds of stuff, and then also lifting the anus, you know, so all kinds of stuff. So the bottom line is that people talk about this Qi, development of internal, in Zhan Zhuang, in all kinds of stuff, and with all this open up the quad, and then have to sit on the quad, and then lifting anus, all this, okay? However, there's a problem here, a major problem for decades, okay? Everybody have this idea. If you ask 100 people who is into this so-called internal thing, 100 people will tell you all the theory, which is sound really nice and everything. But if you ask them, so what it is, can you show me? Well, everybody will go into their interpretations. So it is like this analogy. Everybody talk about Jackie Chan, but have never seen Jackie Chan's picture or photo, never watch his movie. So everybody talk about this movie star named Jackie Chan, who is very amazing, and then he can make so much good movie and so forth. But nobody actually know who he is. So everybody guessing. Oh, this male, this might be Jackie Chan. That might be Jackie Chan. Nobody know who is Jackie Chan. And thus, in the internal art or internal development, it's all like that. Okay. So all this Qi stuff, as what I have shared before, to be realistic, to be look into it as something we can actually achieve, is simply first the body, the tendon, the joints, the 7 bolt has to be able to handle that. The second, the Qi is only the breathing, okay, oxygen intake, full diaphragmatic breathing, okay, the breathing. The third one about the channel is just blood circulations, okay. If this three is not handled properly, forget about all this internal Qi, this Qi, that Qi, and this Jing, that Jing, forget about it, okay. So one can actually living in the sand castle, or you know, living in one's daydream on this chi and everything stuff, but one never get there. So people will say, hey, you know what? You just keep training. You do your 修灵陶 training, or you do your 站桩 internal art training, and some days you will get it. But you look, hey, how come in 160 years people are still standing like that, which cannot do a squat? How come the guy who 站桩, who do everything about this internal stuff, still don't realize it had to be like that, and he's go all the way hugging trees, all kind of stuff? Well, there's an indication of people are chasing ghosts for the past decades. Okay? So we need to get it down to, first is the body, the 7 bowl, the joints, the tendons, the muscle handling. The second is the breathing. The third is the circulations. If this is not accomplished, forget about the rest. Okay? It's just big talk, empty talk. Now, one of the important thing over this internal stuff is the qua. Okay, you want to open your hip joints, you want to sit to our qua in Chinese saying, and you sing all kinds of stuff, or lifting your anus, and that's still the same. If you ask 100 people have all their interpretations, and you don't see how many really be able to do what they claim the chi and all this thing can do. Serious problem, right? And due to this problem, which cannot be solved, I have invented these tools so that everybody within 5 minutes be able to know what it is and be able to develop the proper handling. So why is it 5 minutes? The analogy like the Jackie Chan, I just have to show you a photo of Jackie Chan. This is Jackie Chan. And then you can go watch his movie. Then you know who is Jackie Chan. That's simple. Instead of sitting down there, you know, all sitting around the round table and all discuss how my interpretations of Jackie Chan and your interpretation of Jackie Chan get nowhere. Okay? And just face it. Okay, face it. All the so-called internal stuff here and there. You know what problem? Knee stress problem. Lower back problem. Cannot breathe. Have a full lower abs, full body breathing problem. Okay? All of this. So all this lifting anus, open the hip joints, and all this theory doesn't work. Because there's certain part of the body, from all this theory, it never lead one to experience and know how to handle it. That's simple. Okay? The spine and everything, it never get into an agronomy way of handling it. So what do you expect? The people who don't know how to handle the muscle here is going to keep using this front part and tense up the knee. And then when you tense up the knee, if you try to lift your anus, you know, going this way, you lift your anus, you know, guess what? You're going to compress your spine. And when you compress your spine, you cannot breathe. So, if one cannot breathe, cannot even stand straight, you know, stressing the knee, the spine getting in issue, how is one supposed to talk about the internal circulations? You know, the Chinese call it qi, internal qi. In scientific, it's just circulation, blood vessels, you know, circulations of the blood and so forth. That's simple. Okay? So, due to this, I invented this agronomic pose. I call it agronomic pose. Okay? If one know how to use it in 5 minutes, within 5 minutes, one know exactly how the body need to be handled, and from there one can start practice and getting better and getting real handling. Okay, so one will no longer using all the force in the knee, just get the lower spine rigid, get the anus pull out, cannot breathe, and then all kind of stuff. One no longer need that. Okay, one go into a proper way because one now learn about one's body and be able to handle it properly. Okay, so the agronomic pole is like this. It's just this two poles. Okay, and it be able to adjust because everybody, you know, everybody have a different height, so it be able to adjust. Okay, and so there's a way how to use it, and what one need to do is to handle it like skiing, put in a certain way and certain path, and start to explore the body. Okay, start to explore the body, and within 5 minutes one know which part of the body one never really be able to use before or handle before, and thus one get rid of this tensing in the knee, the spine tense up, the brute force take on, and the breathing be able to really go have a full diaphragmatic breathing instead of stuck there. Okay, so it's just that, and the proper way of using it. Okay, and one be able to get there. Okay, so after 5 minutes, one really know, oh, why do I do this? Why do I put my force in my my knee? Why do I tai gong? Because that caused my my breathing stuck here, and right now I know how to use the muscle, the tendon of my body, so I don't no longer have to do that. And only after that, one can talk about the circulations and the coupling to the ground, talk about the action-reaction force. Without that, there's no base on all these talks. Okay? So, this is to share with you, and I'm patenting this thing. Okay? So, I might decide to release it for public with the instructions. But that's later. Okay, now I want to show you here, and this YouTube is a record too. Okay, of this thing, release thing, and this thing is good for all the 站桩 or all internal stuff because it get one to know one's body better and be able to handle it better. So when one talk about, you know, you have to sing your qua, open your qua, or open your hip joint, blah blah blah. How to handle this and how to handle the 3 yang meridians, the weight in the close the 3 yang meridians or the yang side or so forth. One know exactly what it is. Okay. As for now, there's no way to communicate or transfer this experience. The teacher might say, oh, you want to sit, but what do you mean by sit? So the grand teacher is going to tell the teacher, sit. The teacher is going to teach us sit, but what is sit? So it's just like saying, oh, Jackie Chan movie is very good. For 3 generations, everybody said Jackie Chan's movie is good. But wait a minute, have you guys know who is Jackie Chan? Nobody know. So that agronomic poll is going to solve that issue once for all. It's not a lifetime of guessing, but it's a 5 minutes, you see, you experience what is it, and thereon you can work on it. This is what the Chinese say. The teacher lead you into the door, and to develop skill is your own job. However, if the teacher cannot lead one into one door, one can circle outside the door for the whole lifetime and guessing and go nowhere. Okay? So I just want to share with you this and say now we have this technology. So we can make a lot of things, implement it real, that everybody be able to accomplish.